Good morning, Mariah. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Very good. Thank you so much for allowing me to record this portion of the interview. We've chatted a little bit about your experience, and I understand that you have worked for Ronstead before and satisfactorily um, completed an assignment. So we are obviously very interested in working with you again. So why don't you tell me a little bit about your experience, your work experience?
I kind of was thrown into admin as a dance teacher in college. My boss at the time had an admin leave and was like, I need somebody that can learn quick and figure it out. So then I was kind of thrown into there. And ever since then, I just stuck with it because it's one of those things, if it's not broke, don't fix it. It's something I'm good at. So something I've continued to do over the years.
Great. What makes you feel like you are really good as an admin? What skills do you bring to the table?
So I think how quickly I learn. I've done admin for a bunch of different companies as far as like what they do. Like I've done admin for a dog trainer. I've done admin for a dance studio. I did admin for a lady that owned an amazing lash studio and a massage MB. So I've kind of done admin for a little bit of everything. So I think that has caused me to be able to think quickly and learn right on the spot when needed. So I would say that's my biggest and strongest skill set.
Okay, great. Can you tell me about a time that you had to multitask simultaneously to get something done in like a super fast environment?
Yes. So specifically when I was working, her name was Maggie. She was the one that owned the amazing lash studio and a couple massage MBs. Um, I a lot of them were all over, Central Florida. So there would be days where I'm driving to the villages, but on a call to, do utilities and stuff for the Lake Mary locations, or I'll drive to Lake Mary. And have to pull out my computer really quickly and do stuff for the villages location. So that whole experience, that whole job was pretty much just, making sure everything gets done no matter where you are. And I would say that that was the one that I had the most multitasking to do for sure.
Okay, great. In this role that we chatted about earlier today, and of course, most of the other positions that we have, customer service is absolutely crucial. Can you share an experience where you actually went above and beyond to help a customer?
Yeah, of course. So at Amazing Lash Studio, again, with the being admin, if anybody was out, I kind of took their place working front desk or anything like that. And a lot of the times it was people I knew, just because like Mary's my hometown. So when people come in, I knew most of them, but we did have somebody that came in and she was fairly new. She didn't really speak much English. And a lot of the girls were having a hard time getting in contact with her and trying to figure out a way. And me and her literally wrote on sticky notes 24/7. And then one time it was my day off and she came in and the girls again were having a really hard time. Like she just was one of those people when she found somebody she liked, she stick to them, she didn't really want to talk to anybody else and they were having a hard time. So I came in on my day off to make sure that everything was okay, make sure she was good and relaxed. And we got everything. Granted, I only had to be there for an hour, but we made it happen. She was comfortable and she was happy. So
Awesome. Wow, that is great customer service. And why don't you share something fun about yourself? Fun fact.
So, fun fact is, I've danced since I was, I want to say like two. My mom was just excited to have a girl, and she was like, you know what, dance is the best thing. Let's go ahead and put her in. And I just stuck to it, and I still dance to this day. There's a couple adult studios in Orlando, so I go and I take a ballet class every once in a while. It keeps me in
Uh,
shape. So,
well, I
that's
love that.
something I've
I
done for
know
a
how
while.
much dedication a dancer needs. You have to be persistent, you have to get up and you have to go, even maybe you don't feel so great that day, or
Yeah,
something else comes up, but you've got to be dedicated. A former dance mom, so I do know
yeah.
all about that. All right, Mariah, well, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording now, but don't hang up. We have a few more things to chat about. Just
Okay.
a sec.